Hello and welcome back to another video and Project Get Crit Fit / Get Fast on a road bike continues, and this weekend is a weekend with no racing.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
But fear not, because we are booked on to the first third cat crit that I'm going to be taking part in this Wednesday. So this weekend is going to be all about preparing for that and getting myself ready for probably a shock to the system and a jump up in speed and power. But I'm out on the race whip this morning and I am seriously regretting wearing bib shorts. I'm freezing my nuts off. To start the weekend, it is time to prepare for some pain of what I'm going to go through in the third cat races now. So the wife wants to ride today, so I'm out early, gonna give it some full whack efforts. I'm gonna do 3 lots of 10, 30, 15, so I'm just trying to get used to those really hard accelerations that come in crits, like when someone attacks, just 30 seconds of being in the hurt locker, 15 seconds recovery, and repeat that basically until you can't go anymore. It is going to be full beans, and hopefully these are going to prepare me for what's in store on Wednesday. But while doing these efforts, I also want to try and get a little bit more aero, just because the more aero you are, the less power you got to put out. And if I can get super aero, it will also make it harder for the person behind me, I hope, if I do try and hit out an attack or bridge a gap. So that is the plan, but I am never good at being aero, so we're gonna see how that goes.
A few moments later.
Holy cow, those efforts escalated quickly. Like the first couple of 30 seconds, you feel like an absolute hero. I'm ready to sign the contract for Team Ineos. I'm thinking I'm flying. You get 4 efforts in, you're like, oh God, I've underestimated these. The 15-second recovery, blink and you'll miss it. The getting aero, that went to complete shit, straight out the window. It was absolutely anything I could do to get the efforts done by the end. Whew, that was spicy. The wife's always trying to tell me 30 seconds isn't a long time. I beg to differ after doing those. Time stands still. The world's longest 30 seconds. That's session 1 of the weekend complete, and my legs weren't exactly pinging because they were so cold. They did warm up in the efforts, but I massively underestimated how cold it is. But Rocket, is 30 seconds a long time?
No comment.
No comment. And what have you got in store for us today? The Rocket's plan today's bike ride. Where are we going?
Salisbury?
Salisbury Plain. We're going to do a little whack round Salisbury Plain, but we're going to do breakfast 2 of the day, which is going to be oats. I've already had oats this morning, so I'm going to have oats again, and then we'll be on Salisbury Plain. Oh boy, that escalated quickly. We started like bottom of the hill. Next thing, what route is this you're taking us on? It went flipping up the side of Mount Everest. I was in the hurt locker. But what route is this? About 30 miles, isn't it? Sarah found it on Cycling UK, I think, was it? Like a perimeter loop. So this is how I'm getting in my extra volume. The Rocket normally would just go from home, but she wanted a change of scenery. Look at her with her shades on. Bling, bling, bling. So far though, we're only like 15 minutes in and it is looking like it's going to be a mega one, but it is windy. The Rocket's worried she's going to get blown away. I'm like, there's no danger with that bike. Weighs about 20 kilos. Look at this, downhill legend tackling the roots. They don't, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's like a 6-foot drop on it, Rocket. The plan for this weekend was to get a little bit of volume in. So today's session I had planned, I was like hoping to get like 3 hours done with the hard efforts in the first hour, then another 2 after that. But the Rocket said she wanted to ride, so we regulated it a bit and got the hard efforts done this morning while she was tucked up in bed. And now we're gonna get in like, I don't know, how long do you reckon? 3 hours. We're guessing this is gonna take 3 hours, so it's gonna be more riding than I thought. But love it. Look at her. Look at that beast. We have survived to the lunch stop, and I looked at the Rocket halfway along that first bit and I was like, I am gonna lose my shiz. It was the strongest headwind, wasn't it? And every corner we went round was a headwind. I was like, please no. But you can tell the Rocket's packed lunch. One, because she only bought 1 hot cross bun for herself while I was putting the bikes in the van, and 2, because what sort of cyclist would use their space on kettle chips?
The best crisps ever. You can't have a sandwich without crisps.
So I've got a jam sandwich and kettle chips.
That's because you're in charge of your own sandwich.
This right here is why you don't bring crisps on a bike ride. All of that for that. What a liberty. Kettle chips, that's a joke. That's it, we made it. 30 miles. And the best thing about having a camper van, a cold Coke, some melon, and we've got some little bites as well. Woo. How rate it out of 10? 9?
9. It was good, but it was a bit
samey, yeah.
It was nice.
I don't think we'd do it again. Once you've done it once,
Yeah.
you've done it.
I'd give it
done
like
it all.
a 7 though. It was nice.
Yeah, yeah. Apart from
bit
that
windy, yeah.
headwind. But we got, what did we do? 2 hours 40 on the way back. We were absolutely tanking it because that headwind turned into a downwind. Absolutely lovely. But a good bit of endurance. We're going to need some serious food now, and then it's more bikes tomorrow. Another day, and of course we're back on the bike, and we're back on the race bike, and she is feeling good. But the legs are feeling a little bit spicy after yesterday's 30-15s. But we've got a long run today, heading out with the Mossa boys for the club ride. They're heading out to Henley on Thames. It's about a 60-mile loop, and it said endurance pace. Now I've been on their rides before, and it's normally a leg ripper, and that is why I've got the race bike out. But it should be a nice solid pace, but the route is pretty flat, so I'll see what I can film, because no doubt I'm going to be hanging on for dear life. I need some climbs. Yeah, that's the Mossa cafe stop. Dave runs a tight ship. You're allowed a 10-second wee, and that is it. And then back on the road. So far though, this has been my favourite Mossa ride because it hasn't been a bloody chain gang. Literally every one I go on. Flat section of road, let's chain gang this. Let's not. Did you see that cheeky git? Lead him out, and then he attacks me on his so-called endurance ride. Yeah, honestly, the best bit, I hope I got it on video, when you went round that corner That was full gas. We all just looked at each other. I was filming, but I don't know if I got it. Everyone was like, oh, this has got serious. We're flying here. This right here is the secret to the Mossa average speed. Look, the gents just sit in, the ladies tow them. That works. No one's coming round. Absolutely mega ride with the Mossa crew. It felt nice to not be chewing the handlebars for once. It was actually a good endurance pace where you could talk rather than panting like a dog for 3 hours. But one thing missing, no cake. But fear not, because I think the rocket has whipped up some cake for me for when I get back. Absolutely mega weekend. Bikes and more bikes, and of course the rocket whipped up some cake. What was it? Rocky Road. We had Rocky Road and ginger. The ginger. Oh, Sarah's mum made the ginger cake. Sarah made the Rocky Roads. She's trying to feed me more now. What do you want now? She wants to make s'mores. Look at these two athletes. The rocket is making s'mores. She doesn't want to be on camera. Can't be on camera. I can't be on camera. Look at me, I'm a mess. Okay, so
you're not filming at all.
All the cake wasn't enough. I've had a bag of popcorn. We are a nightmare. Go on then, let's see what you're gonna whip us up. This all looks a bit dangerous. All for a chocolate digestive biscuit. Oh no. Ooh, there's the final product. Put the biscuit on, give us a taste test.
Yeah, you can do a taste test.
I'll do a taste test. Nice. That is my weekend of race prep before the races on Wednesday, the first third cat race. I'm racing at like Mountbatten. It's similar to Preston Park, but like all of the local ones at the moment seem to just be on pan flat circles. So hopefully when more races start coming up, there'll be a bit more variation. I'm excited to race. I've missed it this weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll catch you in the next one.